Hello, and welcome to Condemned Criminal Origins. Now, I'd said that I was going to go on and get back to some more horror-focused games, and I figured, why not go back to a really good one from the early days of I think it was back when the 360 first came out. Which I want to say was like the early to mid-2000s. This is a really great game. I've actually played it once years and years ago on console. So I'm going into this not 100% blind, but I only really remember the basics of the story. The rest of this is going to be mostly going off of just bad memory. I'm going to go ahead here. I think I've got all the options set up properly. Should hopefully not have that sound issue anymore. Let's go ahead and let's get started with Condemned Criminal Origins. And this game is going to be pretty difficult, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it on a normal difficulty and see how much of a mistake that is. Internal report number 898. Unexplained surge in crime rate. The city's crime rate has increased to record-breaking levels. The most significant increase is assaults with deadly intent, which is up 28%. So we're going to be playing as, I want to say his name is Ethan or something like that. He's a member of a special FBI unit. Okay, there we go. That was weird. The audio, didn't work for part of that cutscene.
Thomas, I don't got all day here. Let's get a move on.
People are scared. We need to get this one. Follow me. Body's this way.
Alright, and here we are. Follow Detective Dickinson to the crime scene. Thank you, and we have... Yeah, I think this is actually context sensitive. Yeah, I don't think I have a crouch button.
Mannequin involved, just like the matchmaker. Whole damn city's crawling with sick killers.
Press escape to review objectives. Alright, so we need to follow the detective. So we are... I want to say his name Ethan Thomas, or whatever the cop just said.
They always have to kill in such maggot-infested dumps. Why can't they pick a nice spot without addicts and gang members for once? Something's not so damn dark.
Yeah, they should be so kind. We are a member
Nearly shot the bastard.
of a special...
This place is creeping me out.
Can you stop interrupting me, asshole? We're a member of a special unit. I want to say it's called the ESU, and it's basically like a special... Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I just saw someone. But regardless, we are a special FBI agent that's put on this task force here in this city. And this city has a problem. It seems to have an endemic of murderers. I think, what did he just call them? The matchstick killer or something like that? There's somebody who is killing victims and then posing them with mannequins. And that is actually who we're around here. But there's a whole slew of murderers, and we're tasked with trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Nice high-quality flashlight you got there, buddy.
Better turn yours on. I hear you're afraid of the dark.
I don't know what your deal is, but I'm really not a fan of it. This is also another really good example of kind of early-gen graphics before these people really knew what could be done. I'll pick that up in a second. That's just a collectible item. Yeah, it looks like there's birds to collect with every level. Interesting. Did that do anything? No, I don't think so. Yeah, and I don't even have a jump button either. Yeah, this was back before they kind of knew exactly what you could do, and I think that they were doing this on a little bit of a tighter budget as well. So that's kind of why the character models look so Blocky might be the right word. We have a special, I don't know, she's like a forensic analyst, and she helps us as part of our mission here for the FBI. And she's built like that guy.
FBI on the scene. Over and out.
Copy that.
Agent Thomas, this is Officer Becker. Becker found the body on patrol.
Agent.
So, I'm curious, officer, why do you have a black band over your badge? Because I'm pretty sure that's only done as like a mourning thing if other cops have died. But I don't know. Never really noticed that last time. Probably because when I'm playing it in front of a TV, it's like 12 feet away. It's a little harder to find. Alright.
Bastard.
Thomas.
Hello, Thomas. This is Lieutenant Rosa. I'm your lab tech again on this one. Our wireless data transfer system enables you to investigate and collect evidence at the scene of the crime, and transmit it to me for analysis. When I have results, I'll contact you via your cell phone. Alright, let's get to work. Let's start by determining the cause of death. When your instincts tell you evidence is nearby, prepare a forensic tool. The system will select the correct tool for you, so don't worry about that.
That's convenient. Press ready tool to use detection tool. Is it space? RT?
Use the UV light on the corpse and
Apparently T.
point. It'll glow a bright purple.
Okay. And then press ready tool to prepare collection? Yeah, here we go. So use the mouse to aim the tool, adjust position until all the arrows point inward, and press forward and backward. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to remember how this works. I didn't actually bother to check the controls before this, so I may have to check those in the future.
Finger mark's clear, except bruise intensity indicates the killer's right-handed and missing the index finger on that hand. There must be something more, something we're not seeing.
So, whoever it is that's doing this, not only is just strangling people and is missing a finger, they also are actually hand-making the mannequins by the looks of it. Let's go on ahead here. Press T, I believe.
Over the crime scene, and if there's evidence, it will show up a bright green.
Hey, Becker. Get the
All
lights.
right.
The agent's laser works better in the dark.
Alright, so I don't know if you're able to see it there. This has a little bit of this stuff right here on its face. So, we're going to go on ahead here. And we're going to zoom on in. We have to get it in focus. And this should give us some sort of information here.
Processing image.
Can't really tell what that is, if that's blood, if it's like some sort of other nonsense.
Mark.
Exact same MO as the others?
It's the work of a guy we've been calling the Matchmaker.
Ah, that was his name.
Poses them in grisly tableau with male department store mannequins. Mannequin always slightly disfigured by a mark on the face.
Any luck on the mug book searches? I bet the killer has the same mark.
No luck so far.
Alright,
Becker,
so
no
that
smoking at a crime scene. I don't
is
smoke.
our first clue.
Well, someone was. It's coming from in here.
Alright, and somebody was smoking, which means we have someone else in the building. Maybe the homeless looking guy that I saw downstairs. That nobody
I can
gave a
smell
shit
the
about.
cigarette smoke.
Alright, is that through here?
He's right above us. Call for backup now.
This is Officer Becker. We need backup immediately. 4th and Stark. Potential homicide suspect still in building.
Officers are on their way. ETA 10 minutes.
Copy that.
Becker and I will head up the fire escape. You wait here for backup. Shit. Okay, now he's playing with us. Change of plans. Becker, secure that door. Thomas, check out the building and get these lights back on. All clear, Agent.
Yeah, it's weird. Certain sound effects like aren't playing properly, so I'm not
Sooner
sure
we
if
finish
that's
up here,
this
the better. Let's go.
or what the deal is with that. I may go ahead and take a look at that for the second video just to see.
For Christ's sake, be careful.
Yeah, we'll do, buddy. Oh yeah, SCU. My mistake. I think it's like Special Crimes Unit or something like that. So we have a gun.
Agent Thomas, Officer Becker. I don't know if they're on a new drug or...
Thomas Dickinson, there's one coming your way. Addict amped up on something.
All right, and there he is. So
Federal
mouse
agent,
buttons
come
here
out
to
easily
fire.
Or I will use force.
All right. So, first junkie kill.
The city's full of them now, Thomas. Addicts, vagrants, psychotic individuals gone terribly bad. They come in all kinds, but mostly violent. Be careful.
Find it interesting that they just have like video footage of a random like addict attacking somebody with a pipe, but here we go. Kick enemies by pressing down on space. Yes, and then we have this incredibly satisfying kick. That also looks kind of funny, because it's just like a... Neh. Yeah, that's... Boy, early 2000s, everybody. Oh, and we have a health kit here as well. This is if we went ahead and we had taken damage, so I'm just going to remember that that's there. I also... Is it R? Yeah, that's actually how we check our ammo capacity, so it looks like I have 7 rounds left in here. And I don't think you can really carry reloads. Yeah, I don't think you can really carry reloads of ammo in this. So for some reason, despite being an FBI agent, I only carry a single magazine for my gun. Which doesn't make any friggin' sense at all. But I'm not going to gun nerd out here. Now let's go ahead and continue on. I think eventually we're going to learn how we have like a taser system as well, and it recharges its uses. So that we can go ahead and eventually... Yeah, I think you can use it as like a stun. And then when you can use melee weapons. If memory serves too, this game has a really good melee system. Like, it feels good. As opposed to something like a Skyrim or whatever, where when you swing and hit things with like a pipe or a wrench or whatever, it just kind of feels like it goes through them. In here, the sound design and everything makes it feel like a solid smack. And I think that was one of the big strengths of this game. You know, things that a lot of people liked. Hello, what am I picking up here? What are you saying to pick up? The hell? Oh, metal pieces. That's right, there's a couple different types of collectibles, aren't there? So there's those, and then, yeah, we have the birds that we need to pick up as well. So, where do we go from here? Because I feel like it should be like something in the wall or something around a corner, but I'm not seeing any doors, not seeing anything else, and as far as I'm aware, unless I am just not finding the right button on my keyboard, I don't think there's a sprint. Alright, let's head on back here. Ah, that's right, yep, somebody went ahead and knocked this down. Opened up our route forward. Hello. Okay. You don't attack me, I'm not gonna have trouble with you, buddy. Oh, I really can't get back there? Okay, well, never mind. Freeze. Yeah, and you can see they took a little bit of health off. One-on-one, these guys aren't really going to be a fight. And again, unless they're armed with something. But if there's multiple of them, 2 or 3, especially when we're reduced to having to fight hand-to-hand, we're gonna have a problem. And I'll have to be a little more tactical. Oh, well, now it gives me ice sprint. Okay. Well, that kind of sucked. Why couldn't I use that earlier? Maybe just to control pacing. I don't know. We did also... I believe we had the option to turn on a crosshair. I think the game... This one is a lot like Stalker, in that playing it with a crosshair, in my opinion, kind of feels like you lose something from it. So I'm going to try not to... And that'll probably mean that, you know, like that earlier shot with the guy when he hit me, I'll probably end up missing it. Oh, and I just noticed that we actually got a stamina bar as well. Hello. So, this is apparently where the guy that was smoking turned off the lights. Anyone in here? Anything at all? Yeah, I don't plan on getting all of the birds and metal pieces, by the way. I seem to recall that early on they're, I don't want to say easy to find, they're moderately common. You know, as long as you do a little bit of exploration, but I think as time goes on, they're going to be much, much more difficult to do. Hello, that was a dick move. Come on, Thomas, get up. I believe that is our killer. Come on. Alright, asshole, get back here. Yep, suspect has a gun. We need to track him down. Grab a pipe or a 2x4 off the wall. Pipe? Ah, grab a small pipe. Okay. So yeah, we have a little bit of a block, as well as just a normal swing. And that does actually take our stamina. No, that doesn't take our stamina. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and hit E to move. This is another one of those games that I think really, really could use a more modernized remake. And I know that Condemned 2, which has a really iconic scene involving a bear and a cabin, or a lodge of some kind, never is going to come out on PC, which is an absolute shame because that scene is terrifying. But this is definitely a franchise that really needs some love put back into it. Anything up here? No, that guy just climbed into the crawl space, I guess. Really? There's nothing back here? I feel like there should be a metal piece or a bird or something. Okay. No, whatever it is, I'm just going to keep on moving and keep on beating up random drug addicts. Because that's how I do. And yeah, I can't actually crawl into these either, can I? I think those might be like pseudo-monster closets of some kind. Ah, yes, okay. Really? Oh, yeah, and... Oop, hello. And I do think that if we block... Okay, whatever. I was gonna say, I think that if we block with the, Oh, wow, okay. If we block, we're actually end up doing like a counter hit, which does more damage, or that may have just been good luck, and I may have just nailed that guy right in the head. I know somewhere was a area with a couple of med kits. I'd like to grab those. Was it here? Here we go. And I don't... Yeah, okay. I don't know if they're full heals or if they're just a most of a heal. But something else to keep in mind. And as we saw, so there's a whole variety of weapons in this game. And one of the things that they do is they have different stats. You can see it's damage, speed, block, and reach. So I can have a little bit of a faster weapon that'll have a little bit of a shorter reach, and it will do a little less damage. And I think the 2x4 bolts, yeah, it's basically the same thing. It's just an aesthetic choice. I'm probably going to keep the pipe for now. The fuck? Alright. Oh, and I don't know if anyone is who's not familiar. There are mild supernatural elements to this game that get less and less mild as time goes on. Not gonna go into much more detail than that, but yeah, and then there's another one of these little pits. Wait, what the hell? What did that say? Oh, okay, so there's another metal piece. Interesting. And if there's two of those... Hello? I don't trust that at all. And I do know that there's going to be one very spooky part of this game. I want to say it's called the department store. And that is another, kind of like the scene with the bear in the cabin in Condemned 2. That's a very iconic scene, if memory serves, from this game. Oh. Gas spectrometer is sensitive to odors such as decaying flesh. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Interesting. So that's actually another bird. I wonder if you can actually... What happens if I just hit that now? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, so that's only context sensitive, which But if that's only the second bird, that tells me that I've either missed a few of the bastards, or these are actually going to be relatively long chapters. Break glass to access health stations, got it. I'll go ahead and I'll actually just smack these, just to have it open. Ooh, hello. Oh, I can grab a conduit, so this kind of has the same sets. It'll be a little bit faster, it'll block a little better, but it's going to do a little less damage, and it won't have quite as much reach. In general, in things like this, I do prefer to have slightly better damage, even if it is a little bit of a slower weapon. So I'm not sure ultimately if that's going to be the case at the end of this, though. It's been so damn long. Yeah, especially when it comes to games like Dark Souls, I tend to go with like slower, heavier hits. And that's pretty true across any game that involves a melee. Unless the game just outright doesn't make it an option. Let's go around here. Anything at all? Nope, I still don't have an actual crouch button, so I'm going just to be stuck with it. I don't know if my flashlight ever runs out, to be honest. I think it may just end up running out, like, context-sensitive. Ooh, hello. I think we can actually get... yeah, bent rebar, which is faster but worse in every way. I think we can actually get a chunk of rebar that has concrete on it, and while that's there, it actually does more damage, and then it becomes less effective down the road. I believe that's the case. And we just saw that that door said fire axe required, so what we have to do is occasionally we're actually going to have to scour around for certain types of weapons, and we're going to have to use them to get through certain areas. So I think fire axe is one, I think crowbar is one, I want to say sledgehammer is one such weapon as well.
Answer me. What's happened? We heard an
Okay.
explosion.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a fuse box shorted. I seem to be trapped over here, and I believe the suspect has my gun.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Here, take this fire axe and chop your way out.
Why, thank you.
You could
How kind of
always
you.
find an entry tool somewhere around to get you past barriers. You can even use things like an axe or a sledgehammer as a weapon. They do a
Oh, hello,
great deal
bird.
of damage, but they're slow. Swinging a lead pipe busts heads faster if that's what you prefer.
Thanks.
Yeah, you need the tips. Becker and I'll go around the other way. Try and stay in one piece. Oh, and one more thing. If you find yourself in a sticky situation, use your taser to temporarily stun your target. If you're close enough, you'll find it a great way to disarm the slug of his weapon.
So, I like the idea of a cop having to tell an FBI agent how a taser works. Kind of funny to me, but maybe I just find humor in the weird things in life. So I need to actually head back there, chop that open. But, first off, let's, I want to see, how fast is this? Oh, interesting. So if I'm... okay, and is it if I... I wonder how that... yeah, so this is very slow, but it's a very damaging weapon here. I wonder how I did that little, like... I don't know, for lack of a better phrase, butt stroke with the end of the fire axe there. You just saw that? Well, that was a dick move. I don't recall if the game told me how to use the taser, though. So that's going to be a second control scheme that I need to look up. Aw, damn it. Okay, so I don't know if you quite noticed that. He wasn't going into, like, a different animation when he was down. What that is there's special... what do I want to call them? They're not kill animations. Oh, hey, a large pipe, too. And you can see kind of the same deal. A little bit less damage, but more speed and block. I want to say it was one of my preferred weapons originally, because it cut the difference between speed and damage pretty well. But I could be crazy. There's special takedowns, and they basically, you end up using things in the environment to eliminate enemies. So for just an easy example, you know, I'll go ahead and I'll knock out a guy next to a TV. Yeah, weapon set comparisons are relative. And what'll happen is if you do the takedown next to the TV, you'll, like, throw the guy's head through the TV to kill him. Which seems kind of out of character for an FBI agent as well, but yeah, knowing how to block is vital. That's going to be a very, very tough adjustment for me. This block timing is very different. I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 3 recently with some friends, and it's... Yeah, because it's so much slower, and enemies attack so much faster. So I'm just going to go ahead and... he's just being an asshole anyway. I also don't like how... Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I saw somebody coming on the backside. Really? Come on, man. Okay. So I almost need to be a little quicker. Yeah, because this whole spool up, I don't know that it actually counts until I'm basically at the peak of the swing. Let's go ahead and see if how. Yeah, okay. So I need to be faster with it. I need to basically do it about a half a second before. Okay, that's reasonable enough. And I need to make my way back to that door I had to chop down. And the problem is that because I kind of went a little bit of a roundabout way around here, hello bird, I don't quite remember how the hell to get there. Alright, that's locked up, that's locked up. I want to say this is going to be a medium-length series. This might be as long as like Half-Life 2 was. It's not a particularly short game if memory serves. There's a pretty significant number of areas. It'll probably just depend on how often I end up dying. Alright, is there anything in here? No. Okay, that's a 2x4 with bolts. That's a locked door. I am remembering one of the... hello. Okay, that was weird. I remember one of the smaller issues that I seem to recall from this game, and it's partially because of my just very god-awful sense of direction. It's very easy to get, like, lost. Kind of like I am right now, where stuff is... I don't really remember exactly where to go, especially when you combine it with the fact that the game has a habit of opening up new ways of going places, but then you also have to, like, backtrack to go to move forward. Oh, hello. Okay. I will give these guys credit for being able to tank a hit from a fire axe. That's pretty impressive. I'm not sure I could, to be honest. No? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to up my game a bit to make sure that I'm paying proper attention. Also, isn't this where I came from? Did the door get locked up behind me or something? No? I also don't know if that coughing is me because my stamina was pretty low, or if it was the game proper. Or if it's like an enemy. So we'll just have to go ahead and see if I get attacked here. Oh, hello. Oh, did somebody like bust through this? Or did I come through this door? I don't even know anymore. Oh, hello. Oh, it's this asshole again.
How does it feel to be on this end of the gun? But listen, you bastard. Don't mess this up for us. We are both on the same path of righteousness.
Thomas!
You seem pleasant.
And the path takes strange turns.
Police! Drop the weapon now!
Okay, both of you two, you guys are worthless.
Thomas, it shall come visiting again.
And that's the end of Agent Thomas's story. Yeah, 4 out of 6 birds and 2 out of 3 metal pieces. Interesting. Favorite weapons are fire axes, and I had really, really shit successful hits. Let's go ahead and just continue on. Inter Report 230, strange bird deaths throughout the city. Summary, bodies of dead birds now litter city streets and public parks. Hit-hard areas have reported literally thousands of bodies, while other areas of the city have seen very few birds at all. Now, complete the game with only melee weapons for an achievement award. Fuck that. I don't even know if that's possible. And we somehow made our way back to our apartment, after getting thrown down 5 stories worth of stuff to land on the metal-destroyed car roof. Just great. And yeah, there's some weird audio thing going on. There should be audio playing right now. And now, for real, we're back here. Yeah, Thomas here apparently has some pretty bad PTSD nightmare shit going on. I'm trying to remember when exactly this takes place relative to the arrest of what just happened.
Ethan.
Why, hello,
Who
asshole.
are you? What is going on?
Calm yourself. My name is Malcolm Van Horn. I was a great friend of your father's.
Yes, I remember you a long time ago, but why are you here now?
Last night, well, I was nearby. An unfortunate scene. You did your best, but it could not be helped.
The detectives.
They're dead. Shot with your weapon. And you will be blamed for their deaths.
Ridiculous. I'll just tell them.
What? Tell them the truth? They have already decided the truth.
This is insane. I can't just give up the Bureau.
It's already been taken from you. Now join me and help yourself.
Open up, it's the police.
Damn. Take your bag and head across to the metro station. I will meet you later.
Agent Thomas, we know you're in there. Open up now.
Ah, who could that possibly be? I guess Ann Bird's wonderful.
You must trust me. I am here to help. Now go. I'm sorry, officer. From sleep. No,
Alright, so I need to... Oh yeah, shovel record as well. Use that to, like, cut the electric lock.
I'm an old friend of the family.
So, Malcolm Van Horn apparently knew our father, who apparently died under suspicious circumstances. Hello, Shovel. And is going to be our friend to move forward. But I'm actually going to take this opportunity to end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we're going to be moving down through the metro station to try to link up with Mr. Van Horn and see what the hell exactly is going on. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.